Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of StarCraft Inc. Today's episode, hold on, let me adjust my mic. Today's episode is a match between two players, Exeter, the red Zerg, and HaytotheMish, the blue Protoss. Now this is another user-submitted replay. We'll call this Tuesday's video. HaytotheMish is our user submitter. Oh yeah, so we're cheering for Protoss, baby. The blue Protoss in the bottom of Metalopolis. And Exeter, I think that's how you say your name, Exeter. Sorry, man, we're rooting for you to lose horribly. Guys, sorry about the trouble we've been having with video audio. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the problem is solved, and it won't happen again. But I am going to continue to check for it to make sure it doesn't happen anymore. Basically, if you haven't seen the problem before, what happens is I'll make like a 30-minute video, I'll make a 50-minute video, and the audio will cut out at 5 minutes into the video for some reason, and it's always 5 minutes. I don't know why. It's like 5:47. At 5:47, the audio cuts out. It's a really weird codec bug that I think had something to do with my video editing software. So I've switched software, and hopefully we can live on in peace. Alright, so if you guys want to support StarCraft Inc., check out the link in the description. Check out the description. It's all free, so don't worry about it. You don't have to give me money. And to the game, ladies and gentlemen. So, things are pretty standard so far. And we've got that one gateway, the cyber core, the gas, nothing out of the usual. And your basic pylon placement. However, yeah, I was gonna say there's not enough pylons here, so there's something out of the ordinary. He's supply blocked. However, I'm not sure what league this guy is in, so it might be in the ordinary. We're not sure. HaytotheMish, I love you, buddy. I love you, but you need more pylons. You needs to get the more pylons. And Exeter, he's supply blocked as well. But I think we've got an Overlord on the way. We do. Yes, we do. Okay. So, moving right along. Warp Tech on the way. Blocking the space on the ramp with the Zealot. Very standard play for Protoss. Double gas, so we're gonna see some sort of tech. I like it. Hidden starport. Right the fuck on. HaytotheMish, you are a baller boy. I'm a little bit nervous to try things like that because when you go with that early airplay, if you don't do the damage, it's a little bit scary. You're not necessarily out of the game, but you're in a pretty rough spot if you don't do any damage with that initial air shit because you don't have much in your base, and they know it's a one base because you're not expanding. They know what's going on. Basically, something's up, so it's gonna turn into a suicide with an Overlord that scouts that, or they just assume it's DTs or air units, and guess what? You stop both of those things the same way. So a Spore Crawler and a few extra Queens will do the trick just fine. So this getting a little nervous. I thought I saw him put down an extra spine, but I think he missed. I think the Queen blocked the landing of that spine, so Exeter's drones just kind of chilling here with no job whatsoever. So that's fun, but I'm not really sure what the next move is for either of these players. We're gonna see Phoenix. That's the pick. Is Phoenix. Did you guys know that the starport is the only production facility in the entire game that actually shows you what's being built inside? That makes me a little bit sad. Okay, HaytotheMish, you're wasting your chrono. Build another Phoenix! Build another Phoenix, you stupid motherfucker. Let's go, come on. Hey, whoa. HaytotheMish, come on. Come on, Bambi. You can do it. You can do it, Bambi. Alright, so he's building more stuff over here. 3 gateways. And there we go. There's the Phoenix. Those things build so fast, it makes me smile. So, a nice little... Hold on. There we go. Yes, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. Phoenix make for very nice support units, as you should already know. Nice little Protoss death ball goes in with a bunch of dirt cheap Phoenix, and those bastards are picking up very powerful targets. And now all these overlords are free. When I go for this Phoenix Harass, I like to get Air Weapons 1 so that my Phoenix can do as much damage as possible before I have to run them away, or even I could choose to suicide it. Sometimes they like to swarm their overlords over the spore crawlers that they build. So if you have enough DPS on those Phoenix, you can go in and do damage even though there's spores shooting at you. So the queens are now wandering around, panicked, trying to kill these Phoenix, and the Phoenix have enough mobility to stop them. No, don't leave. No, you're making me look silly. Overlord here. Overlord here. You could kite those queens around enough to kill 3 more overlords, 4 more overlords. Jesus Christ, get back here. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shields are regenerating and everything. Oh, HaytotheMish, come on. You got free overlords over here. There are 2 Evo chambers. This is the big problem, okay? Because look at these. These roaches are spewing out like a motherfucker, and he's got this air force and not much ground force. So if those roaches knock on his door, he doesn't have much. But we are slowly costing Exeter money. But he's spitting out overlords as fast as they're dying. But at the very least, he's making him spend money on the overlords. And larva. Larva is income for Zerg, if you didn't know. But it is. I've got a nice little Protoss ball here. We've got a Void Ray. Roaches ain't so good against Void Rays, bro. But Hydra are on the way soon, I bet. I mean, that would be the logical direction. And there we go. Lair on the way. And that will be Hydra shortly, I can only imagine. And those Phoenix are in a very good place. Yes! Yes, get that Overlord! No! Get that Overlord! Where are you going? Oh, you silly motherfucker. Okay, you and I can still be friends, I promise. Pick up those workers! Oh, okay. That works. That works. Oh, silly Zerg player. Silly Zerg player doesn't know how to micro queens. Oh, this is funny to me. Oh, look at all those queens. Oh, there's so many. There's so many, and he's sending all of them each and every time. Does he not? Does he not learn? You could stay here all day. This is hilarious. Oh, and see, this is what I was talking about. Now, with some good DPS on your Phoenix, you could do so much damage and kill so many of those overlords, and still just tank damage. And do a lot of damage before the Phoenix go down. But you don't have to. I mean, you can just keep them alive and fly them around. That works too, because Exeter here has never seen a queen before, or at least he's never piloted one. Just sit on top of a queen with a whip, like, yeah, and they all go running. That's how that works. I like to picture queens as really dopey things. They just kind of, you know, they're given one job all day. They just sit there and like vomit onto the lair. But other than that, their motor skills aren't very good. Anyway, Phoenix in here killing more drones. This is what I like to see. Sorry, Zerg. But yeah, no, this is I just cast the user submission replay of Zerg winning. So you guys can suck it. Oh dear. I love all you guys equally. I do. Zerg, Protoss, Terran, you guys can all be my friends. Regardless, let's talk about what's going on here, because I know you guys are going to get grumpy if I don't. It's not like the production tab's been open this whole time or anything. But anyway, did we get 3 and 3? We did. That was pretty nice. Anyway, HaytotheMish has expanded. And not only has he expanded, he's dropped more gates. He's got a forge. Getting those upgrades. Double forge. Woohoo! Wow. It's funky time. We got observers on the way, which he'll need if these roaches get burrow, which it's only a matter of time because he's got a lair now. Oh snap! Holy yawns, Batman. This is seriously the first thing I did when I woke up. Is I sat down at the computer. I'm like, I'm gonna cast some StarCraft. I haven't eaten. Shit, I haven't even wiped the drool off my face. You know, I drool when I sleep. But anyway, so those Phoenix, one goes down. Those queens, they're on a mission, man. And 2 Phoenix just aren't enough to do much over here. He should bring those home, put them in his army comp, and use them to lift up roaches. That's so fantastic, because the roaches like to hit and run, or even plow into you, and regardless, when they decide that the force fields are too much for them, they like to run away. And you can use Phoenix to pick them up and hold them there as you execute them as the rest of the army runs in fear. It's an excellent way to get free roaches. And Colossus Bay, Yes. Yes, sir. Colossus on the way. And weapon. It's still just weapons 1. Thermal Lance is on its way. And we've got the Groove Spines for the Hydras that are coming out. Roach Hydra ain't so great against Colossus, boy. However, oh my god, the grades. The grades on the Zerg player. Oh, the grades. So it's all going to be up to the force fields, really. He's got to keep those Colossus away from the Zerg units. If the Zerg can get on top of him, they can just violate those Colossus. The Void Ray will be a big help, but also Charge Lots would be good. There's not much tanking power here at all. So, yeah, like I said, we're completely relying on those force fields. He's going to go in for some harass, and when he does that, he's going to take his third. Neither player being extremely aggressive. Those Phoenix are kind of a piddly way of being aggressive. I don't even consider that aggression. That's like rolling dice and seeing, you know, can you aggravate the other person? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. So the Void Rays are gonna let themselves die. They're gonna kill it one Spore Crawler and then get engaged by the Queens and Hydra. Oh, that Phoenix goes down. So nothing was done here. Losing a Phoenix, almost losing a Void Ray. Oh, gonna lose? No, not gonna lose that Void Ray. So he gets out of there. Pretty freaking awesome. But not really worth taking the hull damage that Void Ray took because he didn't kill anything. Just Spore Crawler. But who needs Spore Crawlers when you're crawling in Queens? Right? Right? Yeah. I don't know. You tell me. So, nice little Colossus Death Ball. But this Zerg mass is getting fucking huge. And he's going to need a lot more Colossus. I want to see him chronoing those fuckers out. And he's not. He is getting Hallucinate, though, which is a great choice when you have as many sentries as you have. Also, he's getting another Robo Bay. A third base going up for the Zerg player. And we're seeing an Infestation Pit. You do not want to give Zerg this much time to tech up and mass up. This is too much time. Oh my god, this is too much time. And like a really good Zerg would have both these bases by now. This is like disgusting. And this creep spread is going to become a very bad problem for you shortly, sir. So, there's that. And a little oversaturation here. Yeah, I'm thinking. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Anyway. Overlord chilling here, seeing everything that can move through this choke. So when this Death Ball pushes out, Zerg Boy will know about it, whether the army goes up this corridor or up this corridor. Now checking for that third and sees that third and is going to be executed by the army that exists here. He just scouted the Colossus, and there is actually no production for the Zerg player as he is maxed. Now a tactic that Zerg likes to use, they will max out and they will sit and wait a little bit. And then they will push because they will do as much damage instantly as this army can do and then remax way faster than their opponent can. So here goes. There's some force fields. Are they good enough? Are they good enough? Those force fields will be good. Oh my god, those force fields, they'll be good. Oh, so many Void Rays. Colossus doing a lot of damage. He did not do enough damage to this army. He needs proxy pylons. He needs to be creeping forward with this. He needs to clear creep, and he needs to keep this push up. He needs to hold the pressure now, because this is his window. He has crushed the Zerg army. That Zerg army, look at this, is going to remax like right now. 183, almost back at 200, and the creep is being receded, but this army cannot engage the same army. No, he needs force fields, come on, there we go. But still, enough of that army got forward, got in the Protoss' face. He needs to be using Guardian Shield as well, as he is up against Hydra, so Guardian Shield will be vital. The Zerg player backing up again, remassing, regrouping, almost maxed once again, 165, another wave of units will max him out. And the Void Ray is trying to do as much damage as they can. Hydra and Roach is getting right on top of the Colossus. The Colossus is trying to get on the high ground, and very nice escape for those, but they will go down to 2 Hydra, and that Colossus gets 2 kills for his fallen friend. And really, the Protoss player needs to remax now. He's not being very good with his gateway warp-ins. Oh, never mind, we're fine. So he needs more gateways, that's for sure. And this Colossus, no! Oh, sir, you gave yourself away. No! Bad Colossus rally point. Oh my god, losing 2 Colossus for free. Not a good situation at all. I hope you are good with Blink, sir. And when I say good, I mean like Jesus Christ on ice. And we're going to see the Zerg push this side of the base with only 1 pylon powering these cannons. Will the Protoss lose this game? Because, oh my god. Very smart target fire by the Zerg player. Good target selection. Gonna focus fire down those Colossus. Those Colossus are basically free. They're not doing no, another one, 2 more. Holy shit, buddy. You've given away so many free Colossus today. HaytotheMish. Oh, you bastard. What are you doing? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes, that was me being dramatic. Alright, buddy. Oh, God, I don't even know what to tell you. This makes me sad. If you pull off a win here, I will shit my pants. Oh, no, it's not happening. Yikes. Alright, so, HaytotheMish, you're clearly losing this game. This is not going the way you wanted it to. So let me tell you, your rally points were your huge problem near the end. I mean, you had a lot of Colossus that could have been doing a lot of things for you. Second of all, when you won that fight, when you won that first battle so one-sidedly, you didn't have enough sentry after the fight with energy on them to engage the army a second time with the unit comp that you had. You needed those force fields to survive, and you didn't have them. So you should have backed off, taken an expansion, got some more force fields, and built up your Colossus count. Then you would have rolled him again, and you would have had enough to push into his base after rolling him. So, keep that in mind. That was your poor engagement. If you want, I can go back and show you. We're going to take a look here. Right here, look, you just don't have enough force fields. You have 3 sentry, I think maybe 4. Let's see what you got. You got 5 sentry, but only 2 of them have energy. And when you engage here, your opponent's remaxed again. He's above you at 20. He's at like 20 supply ahead of you. And you don't drop your force fields in time. He gets right on top of you. Your force fields are late. You cut the army in half, but it's already on top of you. Your void rays go down. Your ground army goes down. And then, you know the rest. You lose your army here. You do get these Colossus up onto the high ground. But then you rally the rest of them over here, and they just get executed. This Void Ray is being rallied to a losing battle, so you're going to lose it as well. This is just not a fight that was good for you. You needed to change your rally points. Understand that the Zerg re-macros like it does, and yeah, you simply have to have an army that can take their army twice. Which sounds unfair, but you have the power to do it. You have the units to do that. Colossus are awesome motherfuckers, and if all the Colossus that you gave up for free in these situations were in your army, you would have trounced the Zerg player, as he did not get any Corruptors, and if you had force fields, he could not do anything about your Colossus in the back. So, that's your mistake, and that and this Artosis pylon here that's going on. Anyway, good expansions, good push timing. It was a little late for me, but I mean, it worked out for you. And yeah, guys, thanks for the replay. HaytotheMish, I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks for you had the balls to submit a losing replay. Not a lot of people do that. I didn't expect that. But hey, I'm Ascendant Cardinal. You're watching StarCraft Inc. This is User Submission Replay Week.